Come on, guys. You know this is going to happen. We have the 8K comparison with the OnePlus 12 and the lovely iPhone 15 Pro Max. Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first things first, we're going to talk about price between these two phones. You can actually pick this one up at Best Buy, butt naked, no case, in a box with a charger for 800 bucks. If you mind waiting a little bit and ordering, you can ship in a StarTAC, an old food stamp phone, and instantly get 100 bucks off. It doesn't even have to work, and get this for 700 bucks. This is dual SIM, physical and eSIM capable, USB-C, loud, beautiful, and currently the brightest display on a smartphone, period. Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. I really, really like this phone for the price to value. Oh, and it does come with a pre-installed screen protector. You might be able to see my ashiness a little bit around that camera lens. Anyways, getting into the iPhone. Now, the iPhone for me, this one also has 512 gigabytes of storage. When you pick that up at 800 bucks, 512 gigabytes of storage. Damn. This phone, for having the same feature or the same memory, if you want to have the same memory as the OnePlus, you're going to pay significantly more money. It's not even close, right? One of the things that the iPhone does do, though, is still for me, when it comes to social media use, whether it's not just uploading videos to YouTube, but just going through my social media, the iPhone they build. I'm not dumb, man. The app manufacturers build these apps for iPhone first and then Android later. Like, that's literally how it works. I wish that with all of the hardware and the capabilities that are available now on some of these Android phones, that that game companies or somebody would approach these Android manufacturers and be like, we want to make GTA 5 run on your phone. You know what I'm saying? And use these Gen 3 processors and the like to their fullest extent. But anyways, on this, the iPhone, the screen looks bright. We know what time it is. I've had this one for 3.5, almost 4 months now. It's been completely great. No real issues. Colors are punchy. Everything works. It's an iPhone. That's the thing. Like, I'm going to say that so many times. It's an iPhone. You expect an iPhone to do what an iPhone does all the time, right? That's what I like about this. This is just something different. Everything from the way it feels, from the touch. Yes, it still uses an aluminum frame. That is one of the advantages to the iPhone and or the S24 Ultra, is that titanium. It does make the device significantly lighter. That is a fact. But for me, the feel in the hand with this phone, with the OnePlus 12, it's just great for me. I haven't had any issues with, oh, this thing feels too heavy, or oh, it's a nice change of pace. The customization on this thing is absolutely ridiculous. You could, I guess, unlock the bootloader and even flash a custom ROM if you wanted to. I don't even know if anybody does that anymore. But it's literally just a pleasure to use. The screen, you can use it super, super, super dim. And with the iPhone, it gets to a point where it's not like that, where you can see like that. But I like that this thing gets exceptionally bright. You can turn the auto off, bring it all the way up, and that screen is insanely bright, right? And the iPhone, at the same time, you can turn it all the way up, and I don't know, I can clearly see that the OnePlus is brighter than the iPhone. And outside, and I've been outside here in Texas for the last few days, I can say for sure the OnePlus 12 screen brightness was ridiculously bright. I never had an issue where I had to be like this to try to see what was going on my phone screen. It just worked. I didn't have any problems with it. Cameras on this, again, the iPhone is going to do what the iPhone does. In my opinion, The S24 Ultra is probably the closest to being able to do what the iPhone does day for day. And I'm at a point where I can actually think I can make this is kind of my secondary phone. I mean, if I'm carrying this, the OnePlus is the secondary, this is the primary. But the S24 Ultra, I think, is going to become my primary phone. And I'm actually going to put this away in the drawer unless I'm traveling or doing something else. And I know iPhone fans are going to be like, "You're a hater." And I buy every iPhone every year, but I'm a hater, right? It's just this camera is really good if I use it with a gimbal, with a DJI gimbal. This thing is amazing and smokes this iPhone in video quality, right? It's just the iPhone stabilization is so good. And I mean, it's just they've done it for years. It's so good. It's hard to pick this or anything else over it, except that S24 Ultra got that ass this year. I can tell you that right now. The stabilization, even in 8K, is unrivaled. And you know what also doesn't do 8K? Well, this one does, but that doesn't. The iPhone has no 8K capability. And even if you could shoot in 8K with these phones, there's no way to edit anything in 8K on an iPhone. So there you go. The OnePlus 12, like I said, I've already talked about how it feels. It feels really premium. The dual SIM capability, and then the price, right? I mean, the price is absolutely unbeatable, if you ask me. I mean, it's literally unbeatable. So if you're looking for a phone and you're on a budget, but you want the latest, greatest processor, great tech, amazing cameras, and price is a factor, definitely this destroys the iPhone. If you're already an iPhone user, you're not in the Apple ecosystem, then the 15 Pro Max has been a good phone. It's just, I don't know, it's just another iPhone to me. It was nice, like I like the dynamic island, like some of that stuff can be useful. It's just, for me with an Android phone, when I go to upload a video, like if I shot something mobilely or I edited something on a GoPro and I'm going to use the phone to upload it, the fact that I can go to YouTube, upload that video, and then close it out and set the phone down or do something else and go into another app is unbeatable to me. You can't do that on the iPhone. I mean, sometimes it'll upload a little bit in the background, but most of the time, no. Most of the time, you're effed. It's not doing it. Like, I'll give you a prime example. I'm uploading an S24 Ultra video that we shot with this, and because I didn't have this open, it wasn't uploading the video. It's just little things like that Apple does that, for me, for the money, if I'm just a consumer and I'm looking for a phone that's going to be great for 3 years, because it's cool that they're supporting these phones, these other phones, not this one, but like Apple and Samsung are supporting phones for 7 to 8 years, like the Pixel 2. But nobody's going to have their friggin' phone in 8 years. I just don't see it. This one, if they support it for 2, 3, 4 years is enough, man. If they support it for 3, that's awesome, right? At 3 years, your battery's going to be pretty much dog shit anyway. So for the price, if I had to recommend one or the other, I'm recommending this over the iPhone. I 100% am. Just on price, camera capability, getting your day-to-day stuff done, having something that's also a conversational piece. When you pull this out of your pocket, it looks totally different than anything else that's out there. I like it. For me, if I'm comparing these two phones and I got to pick one phone, if I got to pick one phone out of these two phones, I'm picking, for me, the OnePlus 12 over the iPhone. That's just me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And which one would you pick to be your daily driver and why in the comments down below.